Good morning. Today is the 20th of December. I am already a little bit tired. It's 10:30, I guess, around that. And I am working since 7 o'clock in the morning. I did the shipping, so the shipping today. I packed 25 parcels and these were the last orders, I think, before Christmas, so that is done. Yesterday we bought the tree. I think you see some snippets in the video today. We bought the tree. We did I did the first part of the big Christmas shopping, and I was at the hairdresser, and then it started to rain and it was very cold, so it was very slippery outside. Is it the word? The German word is spiegelglatt, so as slippery as a mirror, as walking on a mirror. That's weird because it's not that slippery on a mirror, but okay. So yesterday was already a very busy but productive day, and this morning as well, and I still have lots to do. I don't know how I would feel if I still had to do Christmas presents and so on, so at least that is off of my list. But yeah, cookies want to be made. Yesterday I prepared the dough, and today I will start the first 2 of the 3 doughs. So I make them into cookies today. And so much. There's going on so much. But it's also fun. It's also very much fun. Unfortunately, the snow is nearly completely gone. And as every year, we will be in the positives over Christmas. We had, I think, 4 weeks of the most beautiful winter now. And right in time for Christmas, everything is green and muddy and rainy again. That is typical German Christmas. Really. But I'm sure after Christmas it will get freezing cold outside again, because the forecast predicts warmer temperatures, and then they will be going down again, and I think it will be right after Christmas. At least the people who are on the streets to visit families and friends over Christmas are safe. So it's always safer on the streets when we have positive degrees. I want to show you something. First I want to show you the first 10 clues of our this year's mystery knit along, and I'm very tempted to cast on a scrappier version of it after Christmas. I think it would be very beautiful in 12 different colors. But here I show you our Christmas version out of opal yarn. I will see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, it's difficult to show. 8, 9, and here is clue 10. So 1 pattern clue is still missing. It's not missing because I finished this cowl already. And the 12th clue is, as the first one, the ribbing. So only 1 pattern is to be revealed for those of you who don't want to get spoiled. The cowl is gone. You can watch again if you have looked away. And now I want to talk a little bit about the knitting I did. Yesterday I finished my Pearl Soho bandana. Here it is. That's the back side. Here's the front, but I think it needs blocking because it falls down a little bit. I hope I can block this. It's very cozy, it sits very nice around the neck, and because of the thick yarn, it stays where it should be. It's not, it doesn't have a lot of drape, and that's exactly how you want this to be. So it keeps me very warm. And I'm glad it is done because it was very exhausting on my hands. I had to start a second skein for 2 rounds or so. If I only had this one skein, I would have knit this 2 rounds shorter or so. That wouldn't be a problem. I used this yarn here. It's called Chelsea Lux, I think. Hand dyed, refined local yarn, whatever that means. Yeah, it's from New Jersey. Red Bank NJ. I can't read the colorway name. Not at all. I will show it to you. Wait. Maybe you can read it. If you can read it, please tell me in the comments down below. Not even Tommy could read it, and he is always my go-to person if I can't read a handwritten letter, for example. He can read every handwriting. I mean, I was a teacher, so I had to be able to read a lot of bad handwriting, but it's pretty, but I can't read it. So, and this will be a hat in the future, but not now. I need a pause from the US 10 needles, and just as a hint, I used, what is US 10? I think 6mm. So I went up 2 or 3 needle sizes for the cast off. So it's stretchy enough. Yeah, and I need to block it. Maybe I will do it today. I like it very much. So that was finished yesterday while I listened to the Brothers Karamazov. I enjoyed that book very much. You learn so much about, for example, Orthodox monks, the monastery there, and the traditions they have. Yeah, and I Dostoevsky is just great. You can't do something wrong, anything wrong, if you read Dostoevsky. Okay, that's not all. I knit on my last year's mystery knit along my Christmas sock this year. Here's the finished one. And yesterday I knit clue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 clues are left, but the last clue is the toe. So it's only 1 pattern clue anymore. Left. Here is the clue I knit yesterday and the day before yesterday. So they will be definitely, no, don't say definitely, Anna, not so right before Christmas. I'm so many things can happen, but I think I can make it till Christmas to finish them. And just in between, Christina, if you're watching, I love this thing. I'm using it all the time. It's amazing. I love it. It's so much better than a pouch. I love it. It's amazing. It's always on my desk and in front of me when I knit, and it's so easy to grab my needle, because I was always afraid to lose my darning needle. It's very sharp. I prefer sharp darning needles, and I was always afraid. But here, because it's a see-through lid, I always see, okay, it's inside. It's the only darning needle I have here. So before I go to bed, I check, is it inside? Yes, Benny is safe. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, and now I see, here is one of the new Progress Keepers I bought from 3 by the Sea Designs, and the other one is in the depth of my basket. I will show you later. But this is the first one I bought. Very pretty. And the second one I will show you, if I find it. It's in my basket, I know it. And because I finished my bandana, I had a look through all the whips I wanted to work on in December, during December, and I picked up this one again. If you hear a beep beep beep, it's the washing machine. It only tells me, hey, I'm done. Please get out the laundry. But not yet. Not yet. I don't know why washing machines do that. I mean, it's really not needed to do the beeping. It's not like you can burn the laundry, or it's not like it will stink if you don't get it out within 5 minutes after the machine is done. Okay, here is my cowl. You wear it 2 times around your neck, and this is not much left. I think you see these color rounds, you see these blocks, and I think these should be, wait, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, 6 of these, 6 of complete rounds, or no, wait, I know how to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Und hier sind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. I think 6 rounds, I guess. Then I should be done. We will see. But I won't be able to work on it before evening because I have to make cookies, and then we visit a Christmas market and do the very last Christmas shopping. And that means it has to wait until tonight. Is everything recording? Yes. I reconsidered my Christmas Eve cast on, or let's say what I do with this. Maybe I make a hat. I thought about it again. Oh, thank you. By the way, someone told me that Debbie from Fondant Fiber announced that she will go on with her business next year. And that is amazing because I love her products. So maybe I will make a hat instead of socks because it's so precious. But I don't know if I make a Christmas Eve cast on this year. I still have to think about it because it's always a little bit stressful. And here is the progress keeper I wanted to show you. It's in this tiny little box. It's also from 3 by the Sea Designs. It's always hard to pronounce it for me. It's a snowball ball or bowl, a snowball bowl. Very cute. It's not in this because it's too big. The height is it's too tall, so to say. So the last knitting I want to show you is my Cozy Memories blanket. Here are the leftovers from the squares I have knit. I have a lot of progress because, I don't know, everything I wanted to work on was this project. I love it so much. So if I go on like this, my blanket will be finished in March, by the end of March. And I have already planned my next blanket projects. Here. And after finishing this, I can attach it to the other 2. So I can attach these to each other and then the strip to the blanket, and then the blanket is 3 by 4 squares, so 3 by 4 big blocks, and then only 3 blocks are left to make, And I have already the next prepared minis bag here. Because I think I won't do the border directly after finishing the blog, because the border is the least fun. And during the Christmas holidays I only want to work on enjoyable things. But I say it now and maybe I change my mind when the time is here. That was my current knitting. So that means, and I haven't worked on, wait, I will show you. I haven't worked on this, but I totally want to do that. I haven't decided when, but I can't wait. Maybe when Christmas is here. Maybe. I'm looking forward to that. I am already updating my Ravelry project pages for my review of the knitting year, for my podcast. And I have finished, how do I say this in English? Yeah, I have finished more things than ever before in this year. So I'm very happy. At the moment I think I'm at 24 finished objects. Last year I think I had 20 or so, and the year before 22 or so, and now I'm at 24. That is amazing. And only in December I knit 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 socks, this bandana, nearly a complete block, and this tiny ornament I showed you. It's downstairs. I have this on Instagram. I will insert a photo here. That is so cute. That's something I wanted to tell you. I am already preparing for the pattern battle, and it depends on which ball they choose, but I told you that I'm pretty sure that this will be a candidate in the pattern battle, and it is. These, wait, I think, yeah. These 3 are the candidates. This is already way off, and this has, I think, 8 more votes than this so far, and voting is until noon on Christmas Eve. So I'm pretty sure they will choose this. I hoped they will choose this because I thought if they choose this, I won't knit a pair of socks. I wanted to do something else, and I thought I would make these tiny sweaters I showed you in the last podcast episode, ornaments, already for next year as Christmas gifts. But if they vote for this, I would prefer this to be a pair of socks, but I would like to knit a pair of vanilla socks. I looked up how this stripes, and it looks like a scrappy sock, and it's very much fun, and I think a pattern would be too much. Or not, there are patterns that would go well with this, but I would prefer a vanilla sock, and vanilla socks aren't allowed in the pattern battle. So I will keep you updated on this. I know what I can do. I know already what I can do. For the pattern battle, I can say I knit an ornament, because you can knit something tiny. And then that means I can knit a vanilla sock, and with the leftover I knit an ornament. How about that? That could be the solution. But we will see. I haven't cast on anything. I told you I wanted immediately to cast on these 2, but I haven't. And I won't yet, because it would be nice to finish this one first. And my Christmas sock. So maybe, who knows, maybe this one of the opals will be my Christmas Eve cast on. Who knows, I haven't decided yet. Now I will go downstairs, edit this Vlogmas, and bake some cookies. Yeah, I think that's my plan for today. And here is an ultra long to-do list in my bullet journal. I thought I would make a little video about my bullet journal, how I do it and so on. I don't know if I find the time before Christmas, but someone asked me, and this is helping me so much. I used every kind of planning system you could think of. I used my phone, the notes app, the calendar app. I used very tiny calendars you can fit into every purse. They're very pretty but not practical for me anymore. I used Filofax. I used the Teams calendar. I used Post-its. Everything. And now I'm doing bullet journaling, but the practical version of bullet journaling, not these very artistic and pre-planned things. No, that's not how the bullet, so that's not, it's nice if you like that, but it doesn't serve the purpose in my opinion, or in my case. And I have a system now that I really enjoy. I can't show you now because it's a little bit private here, but maybe I will find the time to show you a setup for the new year or so, because I have to make the setup for January. I don't do, as I told you, artsy setups. It's very practical, but I love it, and I don't forget anything. Everything here, notes, dates, appointments, birthdays, ideas, patterns, everything. Shopping lists, everything. Okay, let's bake. The baking you will see tomorrow. Now we first get our Christmas tree.
Hier ist erstmal nur die Maschine und wenn du willst, drücken dabei. Also jetzt hier rumkommen bitte. Zu mir. Jetzt nur mit beiden Händen die Maschine festhalten. Ja. Genau.
On the weekend we wanted, and we did, make burgers, and I suddenly saw that we don't have these roasted onions anymore. I usually buy them. And here you see how I make them myself.